This building would be very impressive even if you walk through on your own, but as always, it really helps to have a local guide explain the significance of the site.
You are so lucky because today is not so crowded. Normally it's so many people here. It's a great day for sightseeing. We are now going to visit the Blue Mosque together. Blue Mosque was built in 17th century. And our Blue Mosque is famous worldwide for two reasons, and one of them is because of inner decoration. And we have 21,000 hand-painted blue tiles being used for inner decoration of Blue Mosque. They are not only old tiles, they are also, especially their colors, were made from natural dyes, from some of herbs and vegetables they found in nature. So nowadays they can no longer find this right color of blue in nature anymore. So they are not only old tiles, they are also not replaceable tiles. The tiles of Blue Mosque extremely famous because of these special blue decorations. And secondly, Blue Mosque is famous with the amount of minarets it has in the corners. You see 1, 2, 3, 4 and 2 at back of us is 6 minarets. The Blue Mosque is the only mosque in the world with the 6 minarets. And the minarets, as you may know, they are very important part of the mosque architecture and also for Islamic praying, because Muslim priest, Imam, he goes up to one of these balconies 5 times a day and he invites the people for regular praying, for namaz. Good Muslims, they have to practice their namaz 5 times a day. Either they come over here or they do it themselves in their houses. He says, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, God is one, come for praying, God is one. The Blue Mosque is also a very nice example for us as a 16th, 17th century mosque complex. There is inner and outer courtyard with rooms and with social complex. And in these rooms they have library, food for homeless people, accommodation in the garden or in the social complex of the mosque. In the newer mosques we don't see it because people do not socialize so much in the complex of the mosque. So newer mosques are built in a smaller way and these old mosques are built with a social complex with külliye. And Blue Mosque and Süleymaniye Mosque on the Golden Horn Hill are one of the very nice examples to see this külliye complex. So it's quite a peaceful social atmosphere in 17th century. We will continue our tour inside. We will stay together and then perhaps we will have a short break for the photo. Blue Mosque was built by Sultan Ahmet I. He was actually one of the youngest sultan who built this kind of impressive building. He was 14 years old when he built Blue Mosque. Unfortunately, he couldn't enjoy his mosque very much because he died in the age of 22. So after he died, as a memory of this remarkable young sultan, they named the mosque with his name, and also the old city is named with his name. So the old city area, like a square of Blue Mosque and Hagia Sophia, is called Sultan Ahmet area. And also Blue Mosque is called by Turkish people Sultan Ahmet Mosque. And they completed this mosque in 7 years' time. It's very short for this kind of buildings. We know some mosques and churches can take hundreds of years, but they had over 4,000 people working for the construction day and night. So with this way they were able to finish the mosque in 7 years period. And the tiles, famous tiles I mentioned earlier, the blue tiles are located on the middle part of the mosque, and upper part they dominantly use blue decorations. And these tiles are painted in the first capital of Ottoman Empire in Iznik. In 7 years' time it was mandatory, the whole village was closed. Everybody had to paint the tiles of Blue Mosque. And capacity of our mosque is about 2,000 people. Capacity is never full generally. Only Friday lunchtime is the holiest, it's known as holiest time of all prayings. Sometimes Friday lunchtime, inside and outside, we can see it with the full capacity. And the model of the mosque is a classical model we use in Turkey. There is always a big dome supported by 4 big columns on the corners. We call them elephant feet. They look like a little bit elephant feet. And on the corners of dome, You can see semi-domes, semi-domes, 4 semi-domes. In the corners of semi-domes, you see semi-domes. This is built by Mehmet Aga, which is also a study of architect Sinan. So he followed the same practice as architect Sinan. These mosques are built for forever time. And what makes it special as Turkish mosque is around the big dome, you see the divisions of semi-domes, more and more almost coming to ground. So there are half domes around the big dome and also semi-dome, of course. So ceilings are in Turkish mosque most of the time high, 50 to 60 meters, and the lights are close to head of people. Everywhere you walk in the mosque is part of the praying section. That central part we call mihrab. That's the direction to east. Muslims are praying towards the Mecca. That's where the Muslim people are praying during their regular praying times. Next to mihrab, the staircase, that's minbar. That's second important detail here, because Imam, in some special occasions, he goes up the staircase and he reads some bits and pieces from Quran, and that also have to be in every mosque. So every mosque architecture or decoration can change, but we have to have these 3 arms like mihrab, minbar and minarets. These are important details for the praying in the mosque. And behind of me is the place for gentlemen, and behind of you here on the left side and right side is the covered section. They are for ladies. So during the praying times, and gentlemen and ladies, they are not allowed to see each other. It has to be a little bit separate rooms. We can decorate the mosque with the color decoration, and often with the calligraphies, with the gold painted prayings from Holy Book Quran, but we are not allowed to use any kind of facial images or portraits or pictures of holy people. It's forbidden in Islam. That's why we can only use tile decoration, color domination, or some flower designs. We do not speak Arabic because in our school system we don't learn Arabic. We learn Turkish, and also as a second language English and German is been taught. So that's why if we want our children to learn the way of praying, we send them summer schools when they are young. Like when I was 9 years, 2 summers, 9, 10, 2 summers, 3 summers, you go to closest mosque. They have children times there, every mosque has it for free. So then you can give a religious study to your children. As I mentioned before, we have secular system in Turkey. So in the school system is also, religious studies are not more than the usual. So only once a week you have a history of religion, which you learn Islam in the same level as other religions. So religious life and official life is separated. People work from 9 till 6 o'clock. Friday is a normal working day. So it's not holiday like other Islamic countries. If you want to do your 5 times praying during the day, if you are working in the normal offices, you can't do it. You have to do it end of the day in your own time before you go to bed. So basically, they are separated and people are free to be more or less religious, but more in their private occasions. We will have a 5-minute time here that will give you some time to take some photos. And also I will just stay here. We will meet here in 5 minutes, and I will answer also if anybody has a special question.
Where do you get married?
We don't get married in the mosque.
No.
We get married in the offices, wedding office. So religious marriages are not accepted in Turkey.
Yeah.
Officially, it doesn't have any importance.
Well, I hope that was an educational visit for you, learning some about the role of Islam in the society and learning all about the architecture of this wonderful building, the Blue Mosque in the heart of the old section of Istanbul, with our guide Yener. And then out front, you have a great view looking back at the mosque with its minarets. So, of course, we've got to stop for a quick photo op, help each other out, take pictures of each other with our cameras, and this great background. We'll be heading to see more of the sights of Istanbul coming up.